Hi there, my name is Derek Nguyen, and I was a Quizbo player back in 2016 to 2018, and I have a question for you. I had the opportunity to study abroad in a beautiful coastal city in central Vietnam. It is actually named one of UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. Can you tell me the name of this former capital of Vietnam?
Live from the Arkansas PBS studios in Conway, it's Quiz Bowl 2025. This year marks a special milestone for Quiz Bowl and Arkansas PBS. We celebrate 40 years of partnership in bringing you the Quiz Bowl State Championships. We are so delighted that you're joining us. These 14 teams have competed throughout the season to reach the state championship stage. Today, 7 of those teams will earn the title of state champion. Right now, we have the 5A state championship featuring the ESTEM Mets and the Valley View Blazers. Let's meet the teams.
My name is Jackson Batman Eubanks. I'm a senior at ESTEM High School, and I'm here to win.
My name is Michael Wayland. I'm a junior in high school. I love competitive swim and chicken jockey.
I'm Emmett Hudden. I'm a senior at ESTEM High School, and I'm hoping winning this will get me up the MIT waitlist.
Hi, I'm Robert Traylor. I'm a senior, and I'm the captain of the ESTEM Quiz Bowl team. I was told to lock in, so here I am. Boomer Sooner.
Hello, my name is Cody Cash. I'm a senior at ESTEM High School, and I am here for music and the Bible.
My name is Keon. I'm a sophomore, and I love the competition.
My name is Sam Sproles. I'm a senior at ESTEM High School, and these guys, they're the villagers.
My name is Jordan Ringler, and I'm a sophomore at ESTEM. And this doesn't really look like Jeopardy.
Hi, I'm Wilson Fricky. I'm the coach of the ESTEM Quiz Bowl team, and I've been coaching some of these guys since they were in 8th grade, and I'm ready to see them bring it home. I couldn't be prouder.
Coach Stanley James with ESTEM High School. Go Mets.
Hi, my name is Caden. I'm a senior from Valley View, and I'm passing this crown to someone who watches too many reels.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm a senior from Valley View, and I'm passing this crown to somebody that knows way too much Italian brain rot.
Hi, I'm Joseph Lasagna, and I am so lonely. The other quiz bowlers are scared of me. No one wants to talk to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am unstable. And I'm passing the crown to someone that is redheaded.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm a senior, and I'd say hi to my mom, but she's right over there.
Hello, my name is Charlie. I'm a junior, and this isn't not to meet your heroes, but I met Elmo, and he's pretty great. Happy 4 months, Olivia, and I'm passing the crown to the birthday boy.
Hi, my name is Jacob On. I'm a junior at Valley View High School, and I'm going to pass the crown to another Asian person.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a junior at Valley View, and I'm passing the crown to the person who's going to carry the team today.
Hello, my name is William the Conqueror. I'm a junior, and people used to call me the One Buzz Wonder. Not anymore. And I'm passing the crown to Charlie Jr.
Hi, my name is Quinn Kelly. I'm a freshman at Valley View, and this game goes out to all my friends and family back in Jonesboro. I am going to be passing the crown to the strongest person on our team.
Hi, I'm Tyler Jackson. I'm a sophomore at Valley View High School, and in the eternal words of Wade Wilson, ¿De dónde está la biblioteca? I'm passing the crown to someone who plays way too much of Angry Birds 2.
I'm Brian Lopez, and I am a junior from Valley View, and I need your help to save John Wick from Tilted Towers. All I need is your mom's credit card info and the 3 digits on the back. I'll be giving the crown to whoever can catch it.
I'm Abby Askins. I'm a sophomore, and I'm passing the crown to the assistant coach.
Hi, I'm Paige Jones. I'm the assistant coach, the team mom, and sometimes cat herder. Hi, Bart. Hi, Brett. And I'm passing the crown to the coach.
Hi, I'm Travis Crater, the head coach of the Valley View Blazers. 3rd time's the charm. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Luke. Go Blazers.
And there it is, the hardware that these teams are competing for. So who is going to take home the state championship? Let's find out right now. Let's get started with round 1, a 20-question toss-up round. To do that, we're going to turn it over to our quiz master for this match, Josh Adams.
All right, I want to welcome both of our teams in for our 5A state championship game. So we have ESTEM and Valley View. Can't talk. This will be an interesting game because neither of these teams have won a state championship before. So at the end of this game, we will have a school with their first Quiz Bowl state championship. So it should be an exciting game. And with that, I think it's time to play. So I think we're ready for round one.
Round one.
All right, good luck to all the players. Here we go. Name this novella in which the title character survives the 1755 Lisbon earthquake and who thinks that his mentor, Dr. Pangloss, is hanged. ESTEM Jackson. Candide. That is correct. Number 2. Suburbs of this city include The Woodlands, Katy, and Sugarland. Rice University is in this. Valley View, Jack.
Houston. That
is correct. Number 3, cobalt, nickel, and iron exhibit this phenomenon's ferro form. ESTEM, Emmett.
Magnetism.
Yes, my apologies. Number 4, this author depicted 7 at the Golden Shovel in a poem whose character Jazz June, Valley View, William.
Hayes.
That's incorrect. Jazz June and Daisun. Name the Chicago author who depicted pool players in her short poem, We Real Cool. ESTEM Jackson. Gwendolyn Brooks. That is correct. Number 5. This type of animal is featured in The Guardians of Ga'Hoole series by Catherine Lasky. Harry Potter's Hedwig is a Valley View, William.
Owl.
Yes. Number 6. In a story by this author, a woodcutter, bandit, priest, and a ghost give different accounts of a samurai's murder. ESTEM Jackson. Rashomon. Cannot accept that. What Japanese author wrote the short stories In a Grove and Rashomon? Valley View, William.
Ishiguro.
That's incorrect. Akutagawa, yeah. I knew you knew it, but I can't accept it. All right, so number 7. The Bibliothèque Nationale stores this scientist's notebooks in lead-lined boxes. This scientist's works on pitchblende revealed it to be more radioactive than uranium. And ESTEM Jackson. Curie. That is correct. Number 8. In the 2024 MLB playoffs, this team defeated the Padres 3-2, followed by the Mets 4-2, and finally the Valley View, Jack.
Dodgers.
Dodgers is the one. Question number 9 is a science computation. A baseball follows the path shown by the equation y equals negative 16x squared plus 128x plus 4. After how many seconds does the baseball reach its maximum height? Valley View, Caden.
4.
Hold on 1 second. Judges?
We don't have an answer listed, so give us just a
moment. Okay. We're missing an answer. So I need everybody to freeze. It is correct. Okay. So yes correct? Yes. Okay. Yes. So Caden, you were correct. All right. So thank you for that little pause there. We're going to move on to question number 10 for both teams. A thinker from this country posited 5 cardinal relationships, including father and son. ESTEM, Kaon.
China.
That's correct. Number 11. When William Golding, author of Lord of the Flies, wrote, quote, "The sun in the west was a drop of burning gold that slid nearer and nearer the sill of the world," what literary device did he... Valley View, Charlie.
Metaphor?
Metaphor is correct. Number 12. A prime minister from this empire made the Palapa Oath to avoid spices until he captured Nusantara. Gajah was from what Hindu empire led by rulers like Hayam Wuruk from its center in Java? Valley View Charlie.
Indonesia.
That's incorrect. ESTEM Robert.
Majapahit.
That is correct. Number 13. In this organ, the loop of Henle can be found in the nephron. This Valley View William.
Kidney.
Yes. Number 14 is a math computation. Abigail needs help to solve the square root of 650. What two whole number? Valley View, Caden.
25 and 26.
That is what it's between, correct. 15. Inequality between different levels of this quantity is used to calculate the Gini coefficient. Adults in the U.S. pay taxes varying between 10 and 37% based on this quantity. ESTEM Jackson.
Income?
Yes. 16. A method name for this mathematician was used to approximate roots of polynomials by hand. What mathematician co-discovered calculus with Valley View Jack?
Leibniz.
That's incorrect. With Leibniz and legendarily had ESTEM Jackson.
Newton.
That is correct. Need one more word. 17. This Flemish painter died from heart damage caused by severe gout in 1640. Name this painter, known for The Four Continents, The Fall of Phaeton, and The Descent from the Cross. ESTEM Jackson.
Gauguin.
Nope. Valley View Jack.
Rubens.
It is Peter Paul Rubens. Nicely done. Number 18. What book of the Bible, whose Hebrew title is Bereshit, chronicles the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah? Valley View William.
Genesis.
Yes. Number 19. This empire's defeat by the Seljuks at the Battle of Manzikert began its downfall. Name this empire which collapsed when the Ottomans conquered. Valley View Brian.
The Byzantine Empire?
Yes, it is. And our last question of the quarter. The inclusive type of this concept partitions this measure into direct and indirect types. Valley View William.
Current.
Not what I have. The latter of which can encourage altruism and kin selection. What concept describes an individual's ability to survive and reproduce? ESTEM Jackson.
Fitness.
Yes. And that is our last question of our toss-ups. And we have a very tight score with currently ESTEM at 90 and Valley View at 100. So we're going to check with some challenges and substitutions, and I'm going to toss it over to Christina.
Thank you so much. And while we take care of some of that Quiz Bowl housekeeping, we want to take a moment to honor one of our favorites here at Quiz Bowl, who has been here for many, many years, Carolyn Shride. Thank you so much for being here again, of course.
No problem. I love it all the time.
You have been here for many, many years, and you are retiring this year. What will you miss most about this Quiz Bowl experience?
Oh, I think just seeing all the different teams, the different kids, and the coaches, and just how exciting it is.
And looking forward, what is your hope for that next generation of all the future kids that will be here as competitors?
Well, that they will take it as seriously as most of these have, even more so, and they will get even more advanced and better scores.
And you have been so involved in this for so many years. Why Quiz Bowl? Why has this been such a big part of your life?
Well, there was nobody else that wanted to take it over, really. And it had been a state program for a while, and they were looking for somebody to take it over. So I said, okay, I will, because I don't want to see a drop. And so I took it on.
Well, we all want to say thank you and honor you for all that you have done over the years. So thank you very, very much for all you have done. And with that, we want to go back to the Quiz Master so we can get started with round 2.
All right, so both teams did not have a challenge and chose not to substitute for our second quarter. So we will be able to go directly to our bonus round, which are toss-ups for both teams, answering to 4-part bonus categories answered by our captain. So for ESTEM, that would be Robert, and for Valley View, that is Caden. All right. So with all of that out of our way, let's go ahead and start round 2.
Round 2.
Okay, toss-ups for both teams, heading for those bonus. Our first toss-up. A vote in this country's National Assembly overturned an illegal act hours after the president announced a threat from the north. ESTEM Jackson.
South Korea.
That is correct. Your bonus category that you have earned are statistical terminology. You're going to identify each of the following terms from statistics. All right, so answers from Robert. Here we go. Question number 1. Name given to a variable that describes the entire population.
Mu.
No. Number 2. The number of standard deviations above or below the mean a given value is.
I have no idea. 2.
That's incorrect. Number 3, the difference between the values of the 75th percentile and the 25th percentile of a data set.
The interquartile range.
Yes. And number 4, 2 variables that share no common outcome are said to be this.
Independent.
Not correct. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yep. Sorry. That would be mutually exclusive or disjoint. The name for a variable that was the entire population is a parameter. And the number of standard deviations above or below the mean the value is the z-score. Okay. All right. So we will go back to toss-ups for both teams. Our second toss-up is about this band that formed in 2001 by Brandon Flowers and Dave Kooning. What group had hits in the mid-2000s with All These Things That I've Done, Somebody Told Me, and Mr. Brightside? ESTEM Sam.
The Killers?
Yes. You have earned authors of short stories. Okay. Given a short story, give the author.
Defer to me. Defer to Jackson.
I can't let you do a full defer. You have to go question by question in the second quarter.
That's
fine. Okay? All right. So answer second for Robert unless you defer. Name the author of each of the following short stories. Number 1, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge.
Defer to me. Defer to Jackson. Ambrose Bierce.
Correct. Number 2, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Defer to Jackson. Pass.
Okay. Number 3, The Open Boat.
Defer to Jackson. Crane.
Yes. And number 4, A Good Man is Hard to Find.
Defer to Jackson. O'Connor.
Yes. The one you forgot is F. Scott Fitzgerald. All right. So, toss up for both sides. Performing a Friedel-Crafts reaction on this compound can produce a derivative commonly used in paint thinners, toluene. A dream of a snake biting its tail led Augusta Cuculli to formulate ESTEM Jackson.
Benzene.
It is benzene. Your category is women's sports. Various questions about women's sports. Here we go. Number 1, Brandy Chastain tore off her shirt in celebration after winning the 1999 edition of this tournament. The U.S. later will win 2 other editions of the tournament with stars like Megan Rapinoe and Alex Morgan.
The FIFA World Cup.
Yes. Number 2, with 41 combined Olympic and World Championship medals, this gymnast is the most decorated in this sport's history. This American has won the all-around gold at 2 Olympics and was part of 2 gold-winning Olympic teams.
Simone Biles.
Correct. Number 3, this ball and bat sport is usually considered a women's sport in college compared to baseball with men. Pitchers in the sport rotate their arms like a windmill before delivering the ball underhand.
Softball.
Yes. And number 4, this section of the Education Amendments of 1972 prohibited sex-based discrimination in education, leading to the proliferation of women's sports among colleges.
Title IX.
That is correct. All right. We go to our next toss-up for our final bonus category. In this play, the line, quote, "If we shadows have offended," begins a final speech to the audience. A love in idleness flower, first mentioned by Oberon, causes havoc in the Athenian forest when given to Lysander, and Nick Bottom by Puck. In what? Valley View, Jack.
A Midsummer Night's Dream.
That is correct. No? Okay. Being told incorrect. In what Shakespearean comedy? ESTEM, Robert.
A Midsummer's Night's Dream.
No, that one's not correct. Yeah. Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, that is what he said.
Going to challenge?
He did say
All right,
that.
we have a challenge, and it does have to be done immediately since this is a toss-up. So. Okay, so we're going to bypass the paperwork. All right. So, Jack, you're being given credit for getting that one correct.
Thank you.
All right. Judges are not doing the paperwork right now, so we're gonna move on to our bonus category for Valley View, and we're going to talk about volcanoes in this bonus category. All right. So, Valley View, answers from Caden. Here we go. This is the term for lava before it emerges from a volcano's mouth.
Magma.
Magma?
Yes. Number 2, this is the black glass rock formed by the rapid solidification of lava.
Obsidian?
Yes. Number 3, this type of volcano appears as a dome of sloping, repeated, solidified lava flows.
Shield?
Yes. And number 4, this is the crater left behind after a major eruption when the volcano's mouth collapses.
Caldera?
That is correct. And that is the end of our 4 bonus rounds. And I currently see a very tight score of ESTEM at 160, Valley View at 130. Do we have any other challenges? All right. So we will be moving to our 3rd quarter, and we have some lightning round categories to share with you. Valley View, you will have first choice. You could choose from keep calm and carry on, answer these questions about Winston Churchill, or you could play with cookbooks. Given one or more famous works of fiction that has a food in its title, identify the author of the works. Or you could get these fears really bug me. Given a living creature, name the phobia associated with it. And while the teams are making their decisions, we will throw this back to Christina.
Love those creative categories. And so while the teams strategize, we are going to take a short break, but stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Join the ranks of corporate sponsors and business partners at Arkansas PBS. Your support will shine a light on your business with recognition on air and at major community events like Family Day. Plus, our viewers love the businesses that underwrite their favorite programs. Showcase your company while making a meaningful impact on lifelong learning. Partner with Arkansas PBS to build a brighter future for our state. Want to see even more Arkansas stories? Subscribe to Arkansas PBS on YouTube for original productions, extras from your favorite local programs, behind-the-scenes videos, and our exclusive coverage of high school sports. All available on demand and all Arkansas made. Don't miss out on more great Arkansas stories. Subscribe now.
From classrooms to communities, Arkansas PBS is making a difference every day, preparing our youngest learners.
What's the next clue?
Educating our teachers. Providing public safety. Informing the public.
On the next Arkansas Week.
And celebrating Arkansas, its people, and its history. Through the partnership of our viewers, members, and community leaders, Arkansas PBS will continue to serve as a beacon of educational excellence and a platform for the stories that matter to Arkansans. Arkansas PBS, making a difference.
And we are back, and it's time for our final lightning round. The teams have made their choices, so let's turn it over to our quiz master for round 3.
All right, during our break, our teams have decided some lightning rounds and made substitution based on those choices. Valley View has chosen to play with cookbooks. So they're going to be talking about authors of fictional works that have foods in their name. All right. ESTEM has chosen Keep Calm and Carry On. We're going to talk about Winston Churchill after we talk about some books. So I have a couple substitutions. I know, see Jordan is in over here for ESTEM, and I see Melissa has joined us for Valley View. And so we're going to do some questions. So Valley View, this is our 60-second lightning round. We're going to do 10 items in 60 seconds. Answers will come from Caden. And then we'll give any questions you missed to the opposing team. All right. And with that, let's start round 3.
Round 3.
All right, Valley View, you have chosen cookbooks. Given one or more famous works of fiction that has a food in their title, you're going to identify the author of the work. Caden, are you ready? All right, here we go. Green Eggs and Ham.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
The Grapes of Wrath.
Steinbeck.
James and the Giant Peach.
Dahl.
So Long and Thanks for All the Fish.
I defer to Brian.
Douglas Adams.
Yes, A Raisin in the Sun.
Hansberry.
The book Cabbages and Kings, and also The Gift of the Magi.
O. Henry.
O. Henry.
The House on Mango Street.
Cisneros.
Cisneros.
The collection Milk and Honey.
I defer to Melissa.
Rupikar.
Yes, Like Water for Chocolate.
This is 9.
Smith.
No. Blueberries for Sal.
This is the end. You want to
Stall.
Stall. All right.
It's not bad.
So we have that you got your first 8. The 9th one tripped you up. So we're passing over number 9 to ESTEM. All right, and that's going to be answered from Robert here very quickly. Like Water for Chocolate.
Nothing.
Stall.
All right. That is Laura Esquivel. And Blueberries for Sal is Robert McCloskey. All right. So ESTEM, we're going to do Keep Calm and Carry On. Answer these questions about Winston Churchill. Again, same rules for ESTEM. Robert's going to give me answers. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then here we go. Was Prime Minister of this country.
The United Kingdom.
Became Prime Minister during this conflict.
World War II.
Worked closely with this American president before and during the war.
FDR.
Led this political party in a coalition with Labor.
Conservative.
Rallied the morale of the public during this German bombing campaign.
Blitz.
Coined this term to describe the Cold War in Europe.
Iron Curtain.
Met with this other Allied leader after Operation Barbarossa.
Joseph Stalin.
Advocated for the invasion of this German ally called the soft underbelly of Europe.
Italy.
Failed to prevent Arthur Percival from surrendering this Asian colony to Japan.
Hong Kong.
No. Resigned from this position in 1915 after the failure of the Gallipoli campaign.
General.
No. All right. Also got 8, and we will have 2 coming across to Valley View, 9 and 10. So, Caden, answer pretty quickly when you can. Failed to prevent Arthur Percival from surrendering this Asian colony to Japan.
China.
Not China. And number 10, resigned from this position in 1915 after the failure of the Gallipoli campaign.
Prime Minister.
Also incorrect. All right. So the Asian colony was Singapore for both sides, and the title was First Lord of the Admiralty. All right. So after our lightning rounds, we have a score of ESTEM at 240, Valley View at 210. This is still a very close game. We're going to check for challenges and any substitutions for our last quarter. And with that, we're going to throw it over to Christine.
All right, like you said, a very exciting match that we have here. So thank you, and stay with us for the end of this match because we will be right back after this short break.
Sustaining membership is an easy, convenient, and affordable way for you to support the programs you love on Arkansas PBS. Sustaining members make an ongoing monthly contribution from either their checking account or a credit card. Simply choose the monthly amount that fits your budget, and then call or go online and we'll set it up for you. Your donation will happen automatically each month, so your support will always be current. Need to make a change to your monthly gift? Just call or email us. You're always in control. Knowing we can count on a certain amount of revenue each month helps Arkansas PBS better plan for the future. Call or go online to start your sustaining membership right now.
People are more interested than ever in discovering how their food is grown. Meet farmers from diverse backgrounds, all growing top specialty crops from tomatoes to persimmons to olive oil, from dates in the desert to fresh vegetables on California's coast. We'll learn about how they're all part of a nutritious diet and show you ways to turn them into delicious dishes for the family. It's all part of a new season of America's Heartland.
Tomorrow morning at 11.
We are back and ready for the final round. As we have said, no matter who wins here today, it'll be a first-time champion. So let's get to it and head over to the Quizmaster.
All right, so during our break, we had no challenges, or we did have a few substitutions and some new names. Cody has come in. Keon has come back in, and let's see here, Charlie has come back in, and I believe that's everybody who's come in? Yes. All right. So, both teams, deep breath. We have 20 questions. That's all we got to worry about. Don't worry about the state championship and all the other fun stuff. All right. So, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and start round 4.
Round 4.
All right. Good luck to both teams. Here we go. This molecule is produced alongside diatomic oxygen through disproportionation carried out by superoxide dismutase. What safe disinfectant used in wastewater treatment and as an antiseptic has the formula H2 Valley View William?
Hydrogen peroxide.
That is correct. Number 2, Willie inhabits a liminal space between life and death in a novel titled For This Man by George Saunders. The poem When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard, ESTEM Jackson.
Abraham Lincoln.
Is correct. Number 3, Clara Schumann wrote a collection of this many romances for violin and piano. Beethoven's symphony of this number was once dedicated to Napoleon. ESTEM Jackson.
3.
Yes. Number 4, an election in this country saw the ruling SPD lose power, while the far right scored its best result. ESTEM Keon.
Germany.
That's correct. Number 5 is a math computation. Bob knows that the log base K of 81 and 3 are 2 and 0.5, respectively, but does not know the value of K. What is the log base K of 27? ESTEM Jackson.
2/3.
Incorrect. Valley View, Caden.
4/3.
I have 1.5. We'll just smile and nod, move on to that next question, I think, with everybody's reaction on that one. Here we go. Number 6. In Stillwater, this character is known as Prisoner 516. This character coined the nickname Cupcake for a companion after a fight for Savika. Valley View, Charlie.
Caitlin.
Not what I have. Oil and water are used to describe Caitlin and what other character in Arcane? ESTEM Robert.
Jinx.
No, I have V or Violet. Number 7. This organization's creation was sparked by the Niagara movement, led by a sociologist who wrote about the, quote, problem of the color line. The crisis was published by what civil rights organization? Valley View, William.
NAACP.
That is correct. One of these works premiered alongside Wellington's Victory and was called The Apotheosis of the Dance by Richard Wagner. Works nicknamed Pastoral, Choral, and Eroica. ESTEM Jackson.
Symphonies of Beethoven.
I can accept that, yes. You almost gave me too much information. Number 9. In this novel, Orange Juice is killed by a hyena who is killed by a... Valley View, Brian.
Life of Pi.
That is correct. Number 10. The efficiency of these devices is given by the Shockley-Queisser limit, and their use of single silicon p-n junctions led to their wide residential use. Valley View Charlie.
CPUs.
It's incorrect. Name these devices which generate electricity when exposed to sunlight. ESTEM Emmett.
Solar panel.
Yes. Number 11. This author created a delusional healer named Macaque in his play Dream on Monkey Mountain. In a retelling, this author included the blind Seven Seas as a resident of his homeland, St. Lucia. What poet retold Homer's Iliad in his epic ESTEM Jackson?
Joyce.
That's incorrect. Epic poem Omeros. Valley View William.
Tennyson.
I have Derek Walcott. So, number 12. Negative of this quantity over RT is the exponential in the Arrhenius equation, and it represents the height of the barrier separating the transition states of a diagram. What? ESTEM Jackson.
Energy.
Prompt, please.
Activation energy.
That's what I needed. Number 13. Very high levels of this quantity can cause Fowler-Nordheim tunneling. This quantity can cause changes in the index of refraction in the Kerr effect, and this quantity is zero inside conductors. What is this vector field that can be measured in newtons per coulomb, denoted capital E? ESTEM Jackson.
Electric field.
That's correct. Number 14. This king exhorts, quote, once more unto the breach during a siege of a French city. The proclamation that, quote, we happy few, we band of brothers, will be remembered for fighting on St. Crispin's Day, and is in a Shakespearean play named for what victor of the Battle of Agincourt? ESTEM Jackson.
Richard III.
That's incorrect. Valley View Jack.
England.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. It's Henry V is what I was looking for. All right. 15. Countertransference can interfere with this practice, in which the patient lies on a couch and freely recounts their thoughts and dreams to a doctor. What kind of psychotherapy? ESTEM Cody.
Free association?
Not what I have. Was developed by Sigmund Freud. Valley View Brian.
Counseling?
Also not what I have. I have psychoanalysis or psychotherapy. Timeout. Timeout. So we'll throw over to Christina while we do our timeout.
Okay, thank you very much. What an intense and exciting game. And while we take that timeout here, we are going to go to a short break, but don't go anywhere to find out the end of this game. We'll be right back.
All lucky to count on you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's really terribly kind of you.
We are just, beyond grateful for the support that we get.
I'll always be so grateful for everything you did for me.
This is one thankful count.
This month in Passport on the PBS app.
Have scientists been manipulating the data?
We need crisis management advice.
You say it, it'll sound true.
It is true.
What do they crave more than money?
Information.
I don't intend to run this team like she did. Yeah, I can. Case is closed.
I'd say it's game on.
Game on indeed.
These and other shows from Arkansas PBS are available with Passport on the PBS app.
And welcome back to the state championships of Quiz Bowl. We are currently in a timeout. Do you know who called it and the reason behind it?
I believe it was ESTEM. I believe both teams subbed several players, and it's a chance to get some kids that haven't been in this championship game a chance, and also to get some screen time and get a chance to play and answer some questions on TV.
And we've talked about how this is so unique because no matter who wins here today in this match, it's a new champion.
Yeah, that's exciting when you're seeing schools that may have been to the finals and never won, and to see fresh faces, fresh teams come in, because that does fill the championship coffers, and it's good for the overall health of quiz ball.
Absolutely. Well, the timeout has been taken and is complete, so we're going to head back over to the Quizmaster.
Alrighty, so after timeout, we have a lot of new faces with us playing in here. Many substitutes for both sides. Okay, so Michael is in, and let's see here, we have Joseph and Tyler and Jacob and Abby and Elizabeth, who have all come in over here for Valley View. So we're going to start up on question number 16 to finish our quarter here. So if everyone is ready, let's go ahead and start the rest of our questions. Question 16, a namesake monster was used by Robert Nozick to argue against this school of thought, which has act and rule types. In what ethical school does a philosophic calculus created by Jeremy Bentham determine the greatest happiness for the greatest number? ESTEM Jackson.
Utilitarianism?
That is correct. 17 is a math computation. Adam has a 93-gallon tub. What is the maximum amount of a full 4-gallon jugs that Bob can fill using this tub? ESTEM Keon.
23.
That is correct. 18. This figure travels with her mother-in-law Naomi to glean the fields with her Valley View Elizabeth.
Ruth.
That's correct. Number 19. Like with cues, this data structure can be manipulated using push and pop. What last ESTEM Jackson?
List.
Not what I have. What last in first out data structure, when combined with the word overflow, names Valley View Tyler?
Stack.
Stack is what I'm looking for. Enter. Oh, we also have another timeout request. So okay. So we have one more timeout. So Christina, I'll throw it back over to you.
All right. Thank you very much. And once again, we will take a short break, but we'll be right back after this.
That is utterly remarkable.
Whales coming up!
Hold on.
This is huge.
Here we go!
The more whales you have, the healthier the ocean is.
They're the biggest land animals that have ever existed.
The most special thing is going somewhere that nobody ever has before. It's perfect.
And welcome back to our final competition of the day, and we are in the last round of the day. Another timeout had just been taken. This has been an exciting game, and it has been very tight. As of now, ESTEM is still in the lead, and I believe the timeout has been wrapped up, and we can head back over to the Quizmaster.
All right, so during timeout, Quinn has joined us for Valley View, so welcome. And we will start up on our last question of the day. So question number 20. So with that, both teams, here we go. The Alauite dynasty holds power in this country, which was previously ruled by the Almohad and Almoravid dynasties. Name this country home to many Berbers in its cities such as Fez. ESTEM Robert.
Turkey.
That's incorrect. And Rabat. Valley View Joseph.
Mongolia.
It's also incorrect. It's Morocco. So I am out of questions, and pending any challenge requests, I see none. I have a score of ESTEM at 330 and Valley View at 260. That was an excellent game, but ESTEM is going to be our 5A state champion for the first time, and Valley View is going to be our state runner-up. Congratulations to both teams, and let's throw this back to Christina.
Absolutely. Congrats to both teams again, and we will be right back after this. But first, let's take a moment to meet some students we may very well see here on this stage in a few years. Here are the 2025 Quiz Bowl Junior High MVPs and High Point players. And welcome back. I'm here with Josh Duggins, president of Arkansas Governors Quiz Bowl Association, and we have awards to give out.
We do. Once again, another great game. We have had so many good games today. Proud of both of these teams. So our runner-up for the 5A state title is going to be Valley View.
Round of applause. Who wants it?
And our 5A state champions for this year is going to be, for the first time, ESTEM.
Let's hear it. Congratulations to both teams. They have a few more awards to give away.
Yes. So we have our MVP from ESTEM High School. I think we can guess. It is Jackson Eubanks.
Wow, congratulations.
And we have a few other individuals here who also are on the All Tournament. From Valley View, William Crater. From ESTEM, Robert Traylor. And from Valley View, Caden Tran. And there are many others in the state that also are All Tournament. I believe there's a graphic on the screen with their names right now. Honestly, congrats to everybody.
I was gonna say, this is a huge accomplishment, a huge day. So to all the competitors, all the coaches, all the organizers, volunteers, sponsors, a huge thank you to everyone involved. And one more round of applause for everybody that participated in this today. Congratulations to all of you. And we do have another announcement to make, is that correct? Come on over, is it Melinda coming in? Sort of. So let's go ahead and see what we have there. Come on over and tell us what you got.
So while we're waiting, Carolyn Shride is being brought over. Carolyn, it is safe to say that we would not have Quiz Bowl in the state of Arkansas without Carolyn. She has been our executive director for the entirety of the 40 years that Quiz Bowl has been in existence in the state of Arkansas. And we are so thankful to her. We are so indebted to her for her leadership all of these years. And Carolyn is retiring, so this is her last big event. We'll have All Stars next week, but this is her last event with us, and we just from the board, from all of the coaches across the state, from all of our former players, our current players, we just really want to say thank you for everything that you have done to promote Quiz Bowl, to keep it running, to go before the legislature in Arkansas, to get us funding, everything that you have done to make this game go. So, and I'm gonna hold these flowers because they're a little heavy, but these are going home with you. And then I believe Josh has an announcement as well.
Yes. So with Carolyn leaving, we had the state board had a very tough decision. We had a lot of applicants, and after a lot of discussion, voting, interviews, etc., we ended up selecting a new state director to try and fill these very, very big shoes that Carolyn has left behind. And so we ended up selecting Mr. Paul Gray to take her position.
Come on in. Congratulations. A quick comment.
Big shoes to fill is a little bit of an understatement, so I'll do my best. I'll do my best, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to get started. Quiz Bowl is, I'm a nerd, a passionate nerd about this, so I can't wait to get started.
Well, one final round of applause for everybody involved, and thank you all so very much. And that concludes our 7th and final match today, crowning 7 new state champions. What an incredible way to mark our 40th anniversary of bringing you the Arkansas Quiz Bowl State Championships live on Arkansas PBS. We hope you've enjoyed witnessing these remarkable students showcase their knowledge and teamwork. And to all the competitors, congratulations on your hard work and dedication. We will see you again next year, right? Of course, we'll be right here live on Arkansas PBS. Have a great night.